What's up, guys? Chris Barr of the First Productions here. And I think it's time to show you guys something that I've been hiding for quite a while now, but I think it's time to show you guys this. So come on inside with me and follow me in here. Let me introduce you to my latest project that I've been working on. This is a O-scale Lionel fast track model train layout that I've been working on. It has 2 loops of track, as you can see. And I haven't done a lot of model train stuff on this channel, so we're going to be doing some of that today. So yeah. It is all fast track, nothing else. We got some buildings in here. We recently just put this in. This is another part of the layout. We're going to have a loop of track on here. I'm going to have a Santa Fe B42. No, not B42. Santa Fe B40-8W on this platform right here with some auto racks. That's going to be a Line Chief set. So let me talk to you guys about why we decided to do this. So, this room used to be a cat room. We used to keep rescue cats in here. And unfortunately, we have only one left, and he's over in our place. So, but that's what we used to keep in here. And the rest have passed away except one. We have him over there in our place. Also, right beneath me, what do you think's right beneath me? If you said the creepy basement that I have, you're correct. That is what is right beneath me right now. That's what is right under me, is my creepy basement. Creepy, haunted basement, whatever you want to call it. That video did pretty well, by the way. But that's getting off topic. Alright. So, after those cats were escorted out of here and they passed away, I shouldn't say escorted because they were unfortunately ill and they had to be put down, we turned it into a model train room. And I have got to say, this is awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys around the layout and show you what we got going on here. So, let's do it. Alright, first of all, we have a couple cars right here, and we got a train station right there. We have some styrofoam, mountain, hills, all kinds of terrain here that looks great. And yes, this is where I put the other Avon musical Christmas tree with train, the oldest one, the original one I had. It's over here now. It looks pretty good over there. I like it right there. I really do like that. Coming over to this way, we have a I'm going to say that's some kind of hotel barn. Looks more like a lighthouse, to be honest with you, but yeah. Got some mountainous terrain over here. This is no way in shape or form professionally done, but it is definitely a great start, okay, to what this is going to be like. Okay. Moving on down the line, we have 2 portals to a tunnel that is in progress. It's not finished yet. I got more plans for that. Going over to this side, we have a gem cave of some sort, like a scene from like a gem cave. And I think that looks pretty neat. We got a really big tree. But yeah, there's nothing really inside that tunnel except just goes out the other side, and that's just what's on the other side of it. It's not complete, but it will be, hopefully. We are now going to take a look at the locomotives I have. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you guys the locomotives. Okay, so here is our first locomotive. I switched over to my iPhone for this. This is my first Lionel train, electric train I have ever got. It is my first locomotive, so this is definitely a gem for me. This thing has been played with many times, and it looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. You got some detail, and you got some coupling rods there. You got really nice bodywork and detail there. It is really a nice looking locomotive, especially for a starter set. It's not bad looking. You got the whistle right here. You got more mechanics. You got steam domes in there. You got your smokestack, and you got your headlight with the number on there, so that's pretty good. And tender's pretty nice too. Look, like the details on the wheels are pretty nice too. So yeah, that is my Pennsylvania Railroad locomotive that came with the Pennsylvania Railroad Keystone Special set. You guys actually seen that set on this channel before. I think it was my third video I ever done on this YouTube channel. It's really a really old video, but you've seen it. It's like, I got this like 4 years ago. So yeah, pretty nice little set. I like it. It's a nice looking locomotive. Moving on to our second locomotive. It's a diesel locomotive. This is a NASA painted. It's from the NASA space launch set, which is over there somewhere. It's in a mixed manifest train. The rest of the cars are. But this is a NASA painted GP38-2. It looks really, really cool with the paint scheme. It's another Lion Chief set. The detail on this is stunning. It's really a nice looking locomotive. It's really cool looking. So you got your number boards. They do light up. And there's a Leslie RS3L horn on there, which is pretty nice. It sounds like a Leslie horn. There's the front, more number boards. It's a nice looking locomotive. I really like the way that looks. Yeah, it still works pretty good. This one's pretty new. I bought it last year, but it runs fantastically and it looks great. So yeah, moving on to the final locomotive I have so far. Now this locomotive you're seeing right here in front of you, this is my favorite locomotive on the layout so far. I love this thing. This thing is awesome. This is a Lionel Lion Chief 2.0 Conrail GP20 locomotive. It is amazing. The paintwork on this thing is absolutely fantastic. The number boards light up. It's got realistic couplers. And it's semi-scale. It runs on my layout fantastically. It is a really nice locomotive. It is really cool. Like, look at that detail right there. That is just stunning. And it's so cool looking. Got your tanks, your air reservoir tanks right there. You got your fuel tank. This thing is awesome. And also, let me just say something right now. This is the loudest locomotive I have on my layout. This thing sounds absolutely awesome. And we're going to run all my trains tonight as well. This thing is a monster. It is awesome. I love this. You're going to see how good this thing sounds. I mean, it's got everything. You got flat spot sounds. You also got squealing rails sounds with this. You got the train braking and the rail car smashing back and forth. This thing's just awesome. Plain and simple. It is really an awesome looking locomotive. The only complaint I have with it, though, it has a nice horn, but that's a Leslie RS3L. That's not the horn that you're going to hear on this thing. That's my only complaint with it. But other than that, this thing is a monster. That's all you need to know. Alright, let's get these trains on the track and let's run some trains. Alright guys, we got the rails powered up. We got the trains making their humming sounds, singing their songs as they wait for a Bluetooth signal or a remote signal. So we're going to go ahead and give them power. And that seat right there is my engineer's seat. So we're going to sit down in the engineer's seat for a minute. So let's get our steam locomotive powered on. Let's get our GP38-2 powered on. Okay. Now, I'm going to not sit in my engineer's seat today, because I don't want to for this review, for this run-up. So we're going to put all our gear right here. Now, let's get that big boy started right now. Alright, so I have to go in my phone, my app, my Lion Chief app real quick. So we just go there for a minute. Okay. Wait. Okay, let me just bring this over here for a minute. Alright, so it's going to be this one right here. Listen to this thing. Just listen to this thing. Connect. Woo! That is awesome. Alright, so when you run the trains double header, so we're going to go ahead and listen to the different whistles on this. So let's start off with the Lionel Lion Chief steam locomotive we got right there. So let's go ahead and do that. That sounds pretty awesome. Let's do our GP38-2, see what the whistle sounds like on there. Sounds pretty awesome. That's a Leslie RS3L. And let's listen to the horn on that bad boy right there. So let me just pull up the Lion Chief app and put that over here. Listen to this thing. Top 5 horn on the layout all day long. I mean, I don't have 5, but top 3 all day long. That's the first place horn maker right there. That's awesome right there. Alright, let's try out the bells now. Alright, so the steam locomotive. Pretty average bell. What about our GP38-2? That's a pretty good sounding bell for a GP38-2. Now, what about the Conrail GP20? Let's listen to the bell on this thing. Alright, that's pretty cool. So, let's go ahead and start up the Conrail GP20 and the GP38. So, what I typically like to do to double head them is you put in just a little bit of power on which way the locomotive is facing. So, in this case, the GP38-2 is facing backwards or long hood forward, so we're going to put it in the reverse. Just enough power so it gets started. And you do this so you don't damage the motors inside the locomotive. Now, the Conrail is facing forward, so we're going to put this in the forward. Listen to that. Just listen to this thing. Oh, that is awesome. so we got the GP38, we got the GP20 started up. Let's get our steam locomotive started up. I love that tunnel, man. That is just so cool. Everything about this layout I love. Everything about it. Turn off the bell. We're going to stop the steam engine first. We'll stop him first. We're going to put it in reverse so we don't block that switch. Let's make sure he's waiting for a signal. Alright, I'm going to cut back on the power on the GP20. Slower all the way down. That's awesome. Now, I want to focus on the GP20 because there are some really neat features with the GP20. So, let me just go ahead and just disconnect that real quick. And, alright, there we go. So, check this feature out. Now, there's a couple of features with this. Now, watch this. Look at that coupler right there. If I go ahead and hit the reverse coupler, check this out. That train just decouples from the GP38-U there. And now I can go ahead and move it forward. No ease. I'm not going to do that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reverse it back, and I'm going to move it backwards, just enough where we don't cause any damage to the locomotive. So we're going to call that good, and if I'm not mistaken, that is connected. So let's jam it in the forward and see if he's going to move forward. And yes, he does. Alright, so that's a really neat feature. You also got some crew talks too, so let's listen to some of that.
Engine to dispatcher. Air's up, the crew's on board. Are we clear? Over. Hold for track orders. Out.
That's really cool how they have that. You also got that with the GP38. And you also got it with the steam engine. Now the steam engine one does not sound as realistic as the other one. Yeah, so you hear a big difference in those. But let's go ahead and run these trains. I'm guys going to put you guys down the layout so you guys can enjoy these trains for yourself. So yeah, let's do that.
Dispatcher, ready to roll. Can I pull? Over. You're clear to pull. Out.
Alrighty guys, well that's going to do it for this one. This is a really awesome layout, by the way. I really like it. This thing's awesome. This thing's awesome. That thing's awesome. Everything's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the train ride there at the end. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Until next time, we'll see you guys next time.